It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Nuggets in Denver. Well, for Denver, coming into tonight, a couple of goals they have. Stay aggressive on both ends, but also play with efficiency. It's a delicate balance, but they know it's the key to playing their best ball. And tonight, two offenses that like to score in the post. Shaq, defensively, how do you counteract that?
Two types of denying. Deny the position and deny the entry pass.
Yes, yes.
Sounds like you're in a state of denial.
I deny everything you just said.
Is it just me? I thought that was funny.
But you know what the other thing you could do, Shaq? If you pressure the passer, what it does is then it allows the defender to have more time to get around on the defensive and provide.
You're lucky I didn't guard you in your career.
Oh, I would have went right by you.
You're lucky.
I would have hoped you pressured me.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan. It's time for the tip.
We have the Thunder as the road team for today's Western Conference matchup. We're live in the Rockies, the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, Colorado, as the Nuggets try to defend their home court. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Clark, plenty of speed and explosiveness on display tonight. When you widen your lens a little bit, how do you think athleticism in this league has changed throughout the years?
Well, it has grown exponentially, Kevin. When you think about the advanced training methods, the knowledge around nutrition and rest and strength training, so beneficial to the athleticism that we see in the league. As a matter of fact, I question whether or not I would be able to play in this day and age based on the athleticism I had back in the 80s. I would have to really embrace that fitness and strength training to another level to play today.
Oh, I think you would have played in any era and been just fine.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm not so sure, though. These guys get after it. They're bigger, faster, and stronger than any players of any era to date.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Robertson and George fill out the wings. Inside pairing is Grant and Adams. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
On the free throw, no good. And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season, Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs, that's the real question.
Here's George. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Over to the left wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Westbrook against Murray. And they pick up 2.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. George passes to Grant. A 3-ball. Here's Adams, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
the 15-footer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Thunder lead by 2. From the Pepsi Center in downtown Denver, we're back in a moment. Russell Westbrook has surly disposition on the court, but he talks about the power of positivity with his teammates.
Throughout the years, I've been trying to find ways to be a better leader. Leadership was a huge thing, and I felt the way I reacted to certain plays and my facial expressions and my demeanor can change a lot for a teammate.
Well, you can't win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Morris, Ferguson out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Paul George, and it's Noel in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Thunder making the shot, and stolen by Noel. Barton against Schroeder. Here's Ferguson. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off. And, you know, these are easy ones. Once you're this close, it's academic.
George against Porter. 36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's George. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Baseline try, and it falls over the rim and in. And that ties it up.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Schroeder looking around. The pass to Ferguson. Over Beasley. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. If you look at the second quarter scoring, they had a small edge. They really hung tough as we got close to halftime. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nuggets' first half?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Welcome back to Denver, everyone. Traffic coming in and out of downtown Denver on this lovely night in the Rockies. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We always talk about the need for front court players who can both shoot and defend along the perimeter. Clark, if you're taking that in mind, who would you point to as the prototype for the new school big?
Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile. He's got a nice touch. He's got three-point range. He's got post-up ability. And I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
Millsap and Jokic, the pair inside. Murray and Harris, the guards. And it's Craig in at the 3. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Morris has checked in for Torrey Craig. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
One shot.
You know, Gary Harris coming into the league, I think a lot of people thought he'd just be a Velcro guy. He's a smaller guard who plays with intelligence and great effort, but he's a lot more than that, folks. This guy has a lot of game.
Here's Robertson. Back to Grant. 5 on the clock. Here's Robertson, and it's sent back by Jokic. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the Nuggets with some changes. Plumlee comes in for Jokic, and Barton subbed in for Harris. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. A 2-point game. Murray kicks to Plumlee. Grant against Millsap. Gets himself open and drills it.
And, you know, Millsap ready to shoot anytime he's close to the basket. Gets it off before the defense can react.
Morris against Felton. Pass to Westbrook. Over Murray. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Russell Westbrook. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead, up by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
You've done a great job moving the ball. Let's keep the ball moving, extra pass, attack, pass, and play, okay?
Billy Donovan enjoying the activity his team is showing, the motion of his offense, just wants to see more of it.
Yeah, they're working together well. The key now is to try to do it consistently throughout the rest of this evening.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards, George and Grant. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Plumlee. Russell Westbrook drops them both.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Poked away. And finished off by Westbrook.
And so far, this has got that feel of a game that could be back and forth all the way.
Yeah, not a lot of separation in this one, Greg. Both teams looking for that one big run to grab momentum.
Here's Murray following the score by Oklahoma City. George looking around. Here's Porter. No good off the back of the rim. The Thunder with the lead. Westbrook finds Schroeder. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
for the Nuggets. Jokic has checked in for Porter. Torrey Craig comes in for Will Barton. And it's Gary Harris in for Beasley. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Robertson, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Westbrook against Harris. Westbrook, no good. The Nuggets shooting well, 50% from the floor. Harris passes to Murray. Gets the bucket and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Grant. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A 3 ball would do just that.
Murray for 3. He's off from 3. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No luck that time either. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.